And we're back.
Are we back?
Well, I've got us back on the screen.
Well, that's good.
Hey!
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Hey,
That's
friends.
a good thing.
Hopefully, now you're caught up. If you haven't, refresh your feeds. You'll become caught up.
Give us the old college refresh is what I'm typing right now.
Very nice. Very nice. And then if you have any repeats, please let us know.
Yep.
If you'd prefer not to do repeats.
Or if you don't have a repeat, just give us an F in the chat so that we know that you're alive. And that it's not so much a buffering problem as an apocalypse problem where everyone but us has been raptured.
We are protected.
And you've gone home to see the sweet baby Jesus. And we are left here. Okay. At least Alex is a sinner with us. Oh, all right. Gen 2. Good. Glad to see it. All right. That feels pretty close. I feel pretty good now. I feel pretty good.
And we're back. All right, any repeats?
I'm guessing that means no repeats. We're going to give everybody 45 seconds then just to get round 2 squared away, get round 2 out of our system, and then we'll move on to round number 3. Get that groupthink round out of our system.
What kind of craziness are we going to come up with in round 3?
I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
It's all right. We got it.
We're going to have to get some of them fiber optics or something.
Yeah, really. Or like we're going to have mainframe the landline with the TCP/IP with the switch. Then we'll put the thing in the port.
Yep.
Which will.
Don't forget about the cloud. Don't forget about the cloud.
Oh wait, cloud-based, and then the thing with the gigabits will happen.
Round number 2 is locked. Round number 2 is locked, which means we're going to move on to answers. Answers for round number 1. Here's your answers to round number 1. What was the most consistent and popular lineup for the Three Stooges? Well, that was Larry, Moe, and Curly. And the Howard brother that was the first third stooge, that was Shemp. If you answered Larry, Moe, and Curly, you got 3 points plus an additional 3 points because you got a strike. If you missed one of those, if you said like Larry, Moe, and Billy, then hopefully you got Shemp and you got some extra points. That's how that round worked. It doesn't matter now. It's over. The 3 primary non-human members of the Galactic Rebellion that were also main characters were Chewbacca, C-3PO, and R2-D2. They were much better than the non-human character treated as a main hyphen character in the Phantom Menace, and that was Jar Binks. I still the hyphens. What are the 3 colors in the additive model used for electronic screens? Red, green, and blue. You add those in a certain degree of light, which means that black is not actually technically a color because it's just all values of 0. Has nothing to add. Has nothing to add. What are the inalienable rights that the U.S. Declaration of Independence describes as self-evident? Well, those are, of course, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Abraham Lincoln described the American government as being of the people, by the people, and for the people. A little tricky three-part spare there. The Warner Brothers and Warner Sisters, just for fun, they run around the Warner movie lot. They're locked up in the tower whenever they get caught, but they break loose in them Moose, and now you know the plot. That's Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. And the 1990 Children's Television Act required that programming be educational. So that's why Animaniacs did all those goofy things where they like met Beethoven and stuff. The 3 races that make up the Triple Crown of Thoroughbred racing are the Kentucky Derby, the Belmont Stakes, and the Preakness, and the horses are paraded around the paddock. The paddock. Oh, he looked, I don't know, he was really champing at that bit in the paddock, Jim.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him at 17-1.
I like that.
¿Cuáles tres leches en el postre llamadas tres leches? The 3 milks that we were looking for were evaporated milk, condensed milk, and heavy cream. I think what I asked there was, what are the 3 milks in the dessert called 3 milks? I feel pretty confident that I got that pretty close. During the holiday season, the 3 tres leches is sometimes served with eggnog.
The 4th.
Which is really more melted ice cream than milk, but yeah. There are only 3 bones in the human ear, and they sound like they belong in a stable or a workshop. That's a hammer, anvil, and stirrup, and the thin membrane that separates them from the rest of the ear. is the eardrum. Oh, it's the Preakness Stakes. Is it really? Well, little do I know. I guess I could have been more clear about looking at it up directly. The fun-loving truants and Ferris Bueller. Them are Matthew Broderick, Mia Sam, and Alan Ruck. And they did all their fun-loving truancy.
Mia Sarah.
It's Mia Sarah.
Oh, it is Mia Sarah. Why did I put Mia Sam?
We don't know, but we scored Mia Sarah as correct.
Well, that's because that's right.
Because it's right. That would be the way to go then.
Did I have Mia Sam on the answer sheet as well? Weird. Anywho.
Hey, look, it says Mia Sarah now.
It's Mia Sarah. Sorry. Chicago. Chicago is where they... Chicago.
That's where they Chicagoed.
Maybe I was thinking of Mia Hamm. Yeah, I don't know. It's possible. It's possible, Paz. Yeah, Mia. I don't even know who Mia Sam is. The titular characters in The Three Musketeers. Athos, Porthos, and Aramis. Nevertheless, the young adventurer that is the main character of the tale, that's D'Artagnan. That's D'Artagnan. And we didn't have an 11th hour question in that round because there was nobody in the lead yet because that was the first round.
It's true.
Round number 3 is called Pick Your Points 2, The Hardening.
Ooh.
Just last week we did the middle kid get some attention round for psychology. We called it Don't Psych Yourself Out, and we gave you the option of picking the number of points that each question was worth. We're going to try that again because I was told it was way too easy. It was way too easy, and thus the fun of, hey man, I don't think we're buffering anymore. So...
Yeah. Why would you even call that out?
I don't know. I'm just happy with my knob fiddling.
Discord is going to hear you, and they're going to go, oh, wait a minute, then.
Okay. Sorry. Shake it off. Sorry. I'll do the rest of this round backwards. That's the superstition.
Jinka, 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 jinka.
This round is called PYP2 The Happening. No,
Not
so...
the happening. It's really not happening.
It's called The Hardening. I'm happy with my knob fiddling, and this round is called The Hardening, and everybody's just going to have to deal with it.
You said PG-13.
So I wrote another round where you get to pick the points. Again, just as a reminder, you get a number of values, 1 to 10. You can only use each value once, and whichever value you select in the points column will be the number of points that we score for that question. That points column is going to start red, but if you do it right and you have 10 to 1 in unique values there, you'll see it turn green. So you don't have to worry if you screwed something up. The spreadsheet will tell you. So this round is that same round, but in my opinion, these questions are much harder. And just for fun, they're also about hard things.
It's true.
Yeah. So harder round.
I like the symmetry there.
Yeah, harder round about hard things. Hopefully it will be more challenging to assign your points. Here we go. Question number 1.
Hey, question number 1, round 3. What film series went soft in 2007 when it obfuscated its hero's signature line in order to secure a PG-13 rating?
I also made it hard for Dave to pronounce.
Yep, I know. See, it's only when it's called out. Just kidding. What film series went soft in 2007 when it obfuscated, its hero's signature line in order to secure a PG-13 rating? I just have to slow down with that one. That's my big.
That's all it is.
It's my thing. Just reading right through it. That's question number 1, round 3.
That is question number 1 for round number 3. Here's a little music to get you through to question number 2.
Man, I'm used to getting slept on, but now my temper raised the temperature. I know you're dead wrong. Saying you don't feel the flame, must be on some Novocaine. Look at what I overcame. They should call me Notre Dame. Damn, it's crazy. They think I caught the rabies. The city really made me. Was never playing JV. I'm undrafted, but ball like the NBA pay me. Always keep my cool, not even the moon can phase.
I always like it when I can hear, the music, because then I'm not just dancing to silence, and everybody thinks that. They're like, why is he dancing like that to this song?
You do an excellent job of pretending.
Okay, we should do question number 2.
Let's do question number 2.
Ah, very nice, Andrew.
Question number 2.
Question number 2. Very few elements, notably boron and nitrogen.
I believe that's boron. I believe that's boron.
What a moron, boron. Anyways, notably boron and nitrogen are capable of penetrating this material. But despite being an indication of impurity, these effects results in sought-after colorizations like blue and yellow, respectively. Very few elements, notably boron and nitrogen, are capable of penetrating this material. But despite being an indication of impurity, these effects result in sought-after colorations like blue and yellow, respectively. And he is in the upside down. Don't fall off the ceiling, Andrew.
Whoa! But I have to jump.
You have to jump when you do that. It's like,
yeah.
Whoa! We'll get these fancy dancy, like effects and stuffs. Oh, whoa! And he's back
from outer space.
And of course, then that's what stops the timer.
Oh, it did. Shit.
If there was only some way of making sure that timer just kept going.
One day we'll figure it out.
We're gonna figure it out, people. We're gonna figure it out. But first, we're gonna do question number 3.
Question number 3 sounds like this.
On November 5th, 1996, the New York Times crossword featured an answer for 39 across, the clue for which was Mr. President Tomorrow, which was cleverly designed to accommodate which 2 7-word answers. This is clever, by the way. I always want to say on. I don't know why. The November 5th, 1996 New York Times crossword featured an answer for 39 across, the clue for which was Mr. President Tomorrow, which was cleverly designed to accommodate which 2 7-word answers.
Or if you're just a really avid crossword player, you could just remember what the answer was for 39 across on November 6th, 1996.
Well, yeah. Sure.
Or November 5th. Excuse me, November 5th, 1996.
Yeah, don't throw them off. I mean, God, November 6th, totally different answer.
I'd just like to point out that even though I cursed it several minutes ago, we're still not buffering.
Okay, just keep it up. We got this.
Oh, 7-letter answers. Good catch, Bilbo. It's not 7-word answers. That would be insane.
That would be insane. 7-letter.
7-letter answers. Let's just 7. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be weird. 7 words in a New York Times crossword puzzle. That would be interesting. Sorry about that, everybody. $39 across, 7 letters.
All right, let's go to question number 4.
Question number 4. What type of steel has a reputation of being extremely durable and resistant to shattering while still capable of being honed into a sharp edge, thanks to its unique and visually appealing style of layered forging? Question number 4. What type of steel has a reputation for being extremely durable and resistant to shattering while still capable of being honed to a sharp edge, thanks to its unique and visually appealing style of forging? Very visually appealing style of forging you do.
What a visually appealing style of layered forging you have there, sir.
That's very nice.
Couldn't help but notice your unique and visually appealing style of layered forging.
Yes, it's very nice. You don't think of steel as being, having to be shatter resistant. But I do understand.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can definitely make it shatterable.
Shatterable. All right, friends, that's going to bring us to question number 5. James Joyce is often cited as one of the most challenging writers in the English language. Which of his books is so indecipherable that the philosopher Joseph Campbell was compelled to write a 432-page skeleton key that unlocked Joyce's masterwork? Question number 5. James Joyce is often cited as one of the most challenging writers in the English language. Which of his books is so indecipherable that the philosopher Joseph Campbell was compelled to write a 432-page skeleton key that unlocked Joyce's masterwork? That's question number 5. These are hard, I think.
I tried to read this 432-page skeleton key and found it terribly difficult to understand.
Yeah, that's indecipherable in itself. Not a bad, not a bad playlist. Not too bad.
You're not hating the
I'm not hating it.
We're back to the Spotify instead of the pretzel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because while you're gone, it's harder to use pretzel.
Oh. All me, everybody. It's all me. Let's go to question number 6, 1991, with an a cappella rendition of the Cooley High soundtrack hit, It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday. It's question number 6. Who hit number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1991 with an a cappella rendition of the Cooley High soundtrack hit, It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday? It's so hard.
It is hard.
I hate saying goodbye to yesterday. Not a lot of a cappella hits, that make it to number 2 on Billboard.
Yeah, that's true. That does help narrow it down quite a bit. You don't even really need a band, I guess.
It's true. It's just,
you just
sing.
Pretty easy to tour, I suppose. It's an a cappella group. Just need one of them little forks.
You'd think.
Just need one of them forks and you guys.
Is that necessary?
One of them little harmonica, little mini harmonicas, little round.
A pitch pipe.
A pitch harp, a pitch pipe. It's called pitch pipe. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Hey, let's do question number 7. While noir fiction operates in ambiguity about good and bad and right and wrong, this subgenre features heroes, mostly detectives, who are specifically disillusioned by a failed pursuit of justice and have become full anti-heroes.
I feel like you got to really hit the word "this" on this read, Dave.
This.
Yeah.
I'll try it again. Let's do take 2.
Yeah.
While noir fiction operates in ambiguity about good and bad and right and wrong, this subgenre features heroes, mostly detectives, who are specifically disillusioned by a failed pursuit of justice and have become full anti-heroes.
Brilliant.
Not half.
Brilliant read. Brilliant read.
Just full anti-heroes.
We got it.
Full.
Yeah, we got it.
DBO, we got it on that one. That was a great read. We appreciate it. That was fantastic.
2. We'll go with 2 then. Let's go with 2.
We'll go with 2. You know what? Let's just go to lunch.
It's not time for that. It's not time for that.
About barbershop rock. Well.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Get middle kid then. JoJo's and you guys can do a whole round about. Please don't do that.
Just play for it. Hey, question number 8. Hard candies are carried as an emergency treatment for people suffering from a clinically low blood sugar, a condition most commonly known as what? Hard candies are carried as an emergency treatment option for people suffering from clinically low blood sugar, a condition most commonly known as what?
What you call that?
What do you call that? I don't know what you did, Andy, but I like what you did, and I bet you everybody out there watching likes what you did. I'm not going to say it, Because when I say it, then something's going to break.
Ah, there's a chair.
Yeah, right there, Andy would be in my space, but no. What would be really cool is all of a sudden if you did start to show up, you know, like, oh my God, how did you get there?
Let's do question number 9.
Let's do question number 9. Newly gathered statistics are answering the question of exactly how hard some players can hit baseballs. Fernando Tatis Jr. of the Padres led the league in 2020 with an AEV of 95.2 miles per hour. What does AEV stand for? He said, stroking his goatee. Newly gathered statistics are answering the question of exactly how hard some players can hit baseballs. Fernando Tatis Jr. of the Padres led the league in 2020 with an AEV of 95.2 miles per hour. What does AEV stand for?
What does it stand for? Hey, Dave, you want a fun fact?
I do want a fun fact. Please tell me one.
Miguel Sano of our beloved Minnesota Twins
Yes.
has finished second in AEV for 3 consecutive seasons.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
You want to be standing in front of one of those.
He hits pretty hard.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun at all.
Tatis. Fernando Tatis.
Thank you.
I didn't even
I'm
catch
not-
what you said, but yeah, Tatis.
I don't know if anybody, really knows, but I pronounce words poorly. That's why I made such a great actor. Just all the words were written for me.
Matt, you did get your Sano pun in before I said it. I didn't notice you in the chat. Fair enough.
On to question number 10.
Question number 10.
Video game critics are divided on the hardest of all time. Some say the 1985 Capcom game where a player tries to survive a haunted side-scrolling graveyard in his boxer shorts is the most difficult, while others point to a 2011 action RPG where "you died" message is so commonplace it happened to many players in the tutorial. Name either of these two games. You don't have to give us both, just one.
I was going to make it both.
What?
I was going to make it both, but
Yeah, but then it would have been really
I decided that would be the extra hardening.
true. That's
Yeah.
true. That's next. I'm just kidding. Video game critics are divided on the hardest of all time. Some say the 1985 Capcom game where a player tries to survive a haunted side-scrolling graveyard in his boxer shorts is the most difficult, while others point to the 2011 action RPG where the "you died" message is so commonplace it happened to many players in the tutorial. Name either game. Name a hard video game. But this is not groupthink, so don't try guessing what other people are.
Yeah, right?
Stand-
Uh-oh, Dave. Your video froze on us. Oh, you're back. Okay. You're back. We can tell. Yeah, I lost a lot of hours, not quarters, thankfully, on that first one too, Matt. But you could get that one for the old NES.
The old NES.
The old NES, ye oldie NES entertainment system.
The old NES. All right, there you go.
Hey, it's time for the
11th hour.
11th hour question. Oh, I don't know why. Okay.
There it is. All right, do we
So-
know at this point who's in the lead? That's what I want to know. Through rounds 1 and 2? Nope.
Are you kidding?
Here's what's going to happen. Same thing as last time. We don't know. But you know something? We will let you know at some point. And so therefore the 11th hour answered by everyone, even though one of yours is not going to count. What activity that Jason Momoa tried with his wife Lisa Bonet, a practice expert, did he call the hardest thing I've ever done in my life? This is the 11th hour question. What activity that Jason Momoa tried with wife Lisa Bonet, a practice expert, did he call the hardest thing I've ever done in my life?
Looks like maybe there's an issue on the answer sheet
Uh-oh.
where the point thing isn't turning green.
I hate it when that happens.
Man, I hope that's not the case. But it is possible. There's a lot of sort of copying and pasting on some of these answer sheets. And it may be possible that I kind of boned that up. Let me double check here.
Do it yourself. Control room's busy.
I'm doing it. Yeah, I think it's broked. I'm sorry, everybody. Just please be careful. Make sure you only score one at a time. Make sure you only use the numbers one time. I mean, you can be trusted to do that without fancy code on the spreadsheet.
We believe in you.
Yeah, it's not gonna turn green, so that's our problem. Yeah, we're gonna do a 2-minute buffer break here, which I don't think we need because I think I solved the buffering problem forever.
Wow, that would be crazy.
But we're gonna do a quick 2-minute break anyway.
Well, they haven't had one because they've been buffering, so therefore, let's give them 2 minutes. Any questions you want repeated, we'll repeat them. Please score. You don't need to score question number 11. That's just the 11th hour question. Just score the rest of the question.
Yeah, the 11th hour question is immune from your pick your points. It will be worth 1 point.
We have repeats. Woo!
Woohoo!
People are listening. People are caught up. It's fancy time.
Looks like we're doing 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 3, 4.
The control room really appreciates your repeats because that gives them more
Yeah, it's
time.
been a double whammy for the control room tonight.
You know something? This is, I really do blame myself, Andy, and Matt for the pain the control room is suffering.
Well, if you guys decide that you do like these rounds and that you like doing stuff like this, when of course we're not like buffering like madmen, then we will we'll use them in the future. But we're less likely to do them all in one night like we're doing tonight. That's the wacky thing.
That's the weird and wacky part.
All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Numbers.
I really should say I'm not going to buffer because we've had 2 teams that lost the feed during that round.
No.
It looked to me like we were doing okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's doing okay. And the last thing you want to hear if you're having trouble on your side is me going, "Oh, it's great. Everything's great.
Look how cool we
Oh,
are.
we're still good. We're doing great over here, you guys."
You know something, Andy? We're doing our best, and I think that everybody enjoys that.
Oh, I don't know. I feel.
Let's go back. Are we going back to 3 or 2? No,
we're gonna
2.
go back to 2. You're gonna go back to number 2.
Let's go every other on this one.
All right, you start.
All right, very few elements, notably. Should have started. Notably, boron and nitrogen are capable of penetrating this material, but despite being an indication of impurity, these effects result in sought-after colorations like blue and yellow, respectively.
All right, that's question 2. Question 3. The November 5th, 1996 New York Times crossword puzzle featured an answer for 39 across, the clue for which was Mr. President, tomorrow, which was cleverly designed to accommodate which 2 7-letter answers. You could put either answer you wanted to in there, and the rest of your crossword puzzle was still correct.
It's pretty crazy when you think about it.
Quite clever.
That's rough. That's tough.
Question number 4.
Number 4, what type of steel has a reputation for being extremely durable and resistant to shattering while still capable of being honed to a sharp edge, thanks to its unique and visually appealing style of layered forging? Yes, we got the words layered forging in tonight's trivia.
That means Greg Gamalda sells me $4. Question 5. James Joyce is often cited as one of the most challenging writers in the English language. Which of his books is so indecipherable that philosopher Joseph Campbell was compelled to write a 432-page skeleton key that unlocked Joyce's masterwork? We're looking for the book that James Joyce wrote that compelled Joseph Campbell to write a skeleton key to that book, just so that you could understand it. The joke, of course, being that you also have to understand Joseph Campbell's skeleton key.
That's true.
That's tough. Question number 6.
Number 6. Who hit number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1991 with an a cappella rendition of the Cooley High soundtrack hit It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to Yesterday?
Man, it's hard.
It's very hard to say goodbye to yesterday. So hard!
Question number 7 goes a little like this. While noir fiction operates in ambiguity about good and bad and right and wrong, this subgenre features heroes, mostly detectives, who were specifically disillusioned by a failed pursuit of justice and have become full anti-heroes.
A full anti-hero.
What subgenre is that?
So full.
I think that's it. I think that's all we needed.
Woo! Woo!
We're going to move forward to 45 seconds to lock in those answers.
Let's lock in those final answers.
The scoring wackiness will continue until the morale improves.
They're going to need every minute of that break tonight, Andy.
I like it.
It's like the old days, man. It's like
It is like the old days. Well, we're about to do the worst one.
Yeah, that's true. That is a fact. Don't tell the control room that, though. All right.
All right. Round number 3 is locked.
It's locked.
Round number 3 is locked. Here's where we would normally do the answers to round number 2. Control room, do we have the most popular answers to round number 2 available?
We do.
They do.
They do.
How would you like those?
How would you like those answers, Andrew?
Maybe you can just help us real time. We're gonna get to little 3 hash marks in the PowerPoint, but you could just tell us what the most popular answer was when we get there. How about that?
Shout 'em out.
Sounds good.
All right. All right, let's do it then. Okay, so question number 2, round number 1. Who said "Ask not what your country can do for you, what you can do for your country"? Who actually said that was John F. Kennedy. Control room, what was the most popular answer to that question?
Well, full marks for all the teams.
Oh.
Whoa! Everybody,
Good job, everybody.
everybody said Franklin Delano Roosevelt. No. I presume everyone actually said John F. Kennedy.
You want to look up.
So, very good. Who's the best living female vocalist? I would have put Celine Dion. Dave, would we have argued?
Yes, because I would have said Barbara Streisand.
Oh, boy. What was the most popular answer?
Beyonce.
Beyonce was the most popular answer. Beyonce, why don't you just tell me the name of the movie you want to see, says Jason. That's pretty good.
Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie?
The 3 buildings that were the tall ones, the Lotte World Tower in Seoul was the tallest among the 3. What was the most popular answer?
Lotte.
Oh, the Lotte World Tower in Seoul. Very good.
Good job, everybody.
Very good. That was the most popular. Right? Somewhere I have, actually how... Hang on, I can tell you by how much. Or maybe not. Never mind. Question number 4. What's the best Christmas movie? I would have said Elf. Would we have argued, Dave?
Really?
Yeah.
That is...
I just think that's what everybody would say. I think that's what everybody would say.
See, I thought you were just asking me personally.
No, I'm saying if we were on a team, I would have advocated for Elf.
Christmas Story is what everybody else would have
You think A Christmas Story?
I've been wrong.
Oh, what was the most popular answer?
Obviously, it is Die Hard.
Oh, Die Hard.
I'm disappointed. I need a minute.
He needs a minute.
Question 5. Which animal would win a race between greyhound, a kangaroo, and a wildebeest? If it was a sprint and they really cared about it. Wildebeest can run up to 50 miles an hour. Those other animals can't. What was the most popular answer?
It was a 5-5 split
Oh, wow.
Between
between a wildebeest and what was the other one? A greyhound.
Yeah, greyhound. Yep. Nobody was into the kangaroo, huh?
no,
So everybody got 5 points on that.
Yep, all right, nice job. Question number 6. Why isn't it? Okay. Who has more acting Oscars, De Niro, Hanks, or Nicholson? Well, it's Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson has acting Oscars for Terms of Endearment, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and As Good as It Gets. The other guys only have 2. What was the most popular answer?
Thomas Hanks.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
By almost the whole kit and caboodle tonight. But they would be wrong, but they all got 8 points.
He won. He won best. He won Best Actor 2 years in a row and seemed unstoppable. What was it?
What wasn't?
Name a Major League Baseball team that isn't the New York Yankees or the Los Angeles Dodgers. I would advocate that we put the Chicago Cubs. I think that's the next most familiar baseball team.
That would have been mine too. But
What was the most popular answer?
Yeah, Minnesota Twins.
The Minnesota Twins was the most popular answer. We have
Well, we
mentioned them a lot.
appreciate you here
People
in
do know
Minnesota.
there's a lot of Minnesota teams playing in the thing. Hey, what's the most commonly used consonant in the spoken English? It's a statistical tie, actually, researchers say, between N, R, and T. But what was the most popular answer?
S.
S. S was the most popular answer.
That was what I guess.
Wilbo, the group decided that Beyonce was the best living female vocal artist. That's what you missed. What's the worst song that became inexplicably popular? My head goes to what's it called?
What did the fox say?
From Biz Marquee. You Got What I Need from Biz Marquee, but I don't know. I don't think that's what I would have put. What does the fox say? That's probably a good answer. Yeah. Yep. What was the most popular answer?
Friday.
Friday by Rebecca Black. Excellent question.
That's a great.
That's a great one.
Great choice, but a great choice.
I don't know. That one is. I'm almost turned the ironic corner. That's the same as The Room.
Ooh,
That
Baby Shark. That's
Yeah.
good too.
it gives me actual delight to listen to Friday now, though. So,
Yep.
question number 10: which team will win this round? I would have said Tainted by Paganism.
Yeah, I would have said the same.
We write good.
We write
We Write Good was the most popular answer. We Write Good was the most popular answer. All right. What was this round's high score? Closest without going over? Let's see, Dave. Perfect score is 90, but we know there's no way anybody's going to get that. I'm going to go with right down the middle and say 45.
I'm gonna go 48.
Now, I will tell you that there was only 2 people who voted the same on this one.
Ooh,
Well, that didn't matter on this one.
didn't matter.
So what am I looking for?
Closest without going over.
I don't have the final score.
Oh, you don't have the final scores yet. Well, we'll let you know later.
Hey, we're gonna get back to you on that.
We'll let you know later. It was 3 hashtags. All right. Round number 4 is a visual round, but it's a visual round backwards.
What?
This is called the Special Snowflake Scavenger Hunt. Here's what we're going to do.
Hey.
We're going to describe to you 10 pictures. Well, 11 pictures, because one of your teams is not in the lead, and we don't know which team it is. So you're all going to do 11, and you're going to give us a link to a picture of the thing that we describe. So one of the challenges of this round is figuring out how to copy the link address of an image and paste it into a cell on a spreadsheet, which is challenging enough in and of itself.
I know that's the first challenge.
But here's the hook. You only score a point for your image if no one else gives us the same image. You must give us a unique image, or it will not count. Or it will not count. Here is what you're looking for. We are looking for the Mona Lisa, Mickey Rourke and his dog, Angela Merkel and Emmanuel Macron.
You are very staticky there, Mr. Andrews.
Am I now?
Just, you know.
Well, I
But you're
haven't
not buffering,
touched
so
a thing. We'll start over. Am I still
that sounds
staticky?
like-
You talk, Dave.
What? The Gateway Arch. Christian Bale as Jack Kelly. Surge soda in a 14-ounce can. Jiminy Cricket when not wearing his hat. Jordan Peele in the act of directing. Frozen David Blaine. And a photo of a real-life human being doing the floss dance.
And your 11th hour question. Your 11th hour question was a famously faked photograph. So we need photographs of each of these things. None of them can be the same as anyone else's. None of them can be the same as anyone else. I mean, it can be, but you're not going to score points for it. That's how that works.
Unique photos.
They have to be unique.
Pictures.
We're going to take some time on this because we're going to have to do a lot of scoring. We're going to have to let the control room catch up, and also, we're going to dig in and help with them, I think, on this one. But just as good news, if you're looking at the clock right now, the good news is we only have one remaining round. One remaining round after this. So just some answers and one remaining twist on the common bond round for you. So take some time with your photo round, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Bye.
Bye.
on the hotel floor. Gotta face my past before I end up in your arms. In your arms. I write my thoughts on an empty page, but no matter what I do, I still feel the same in your arms. In your arms. Yeah, I've called and you won't pick up, so tell them that I'm gone and I won't wake up. I asked if you wanted love, I just wanted it to last. I'm sitting in a pile of my own glass. The emotions got me insane. Feels like I'm losing my mind. We hoped we'd work through the pain, but now we've run out of time. You keep trying to undo me. That won't be my fate. What is life when the money and the fame gone? Broken glass on the hotel floor. Gotta face my past before I end up in your arms. In your arms. I write my thoughts on an empty page, but no matter what I do, I still feel the same in your arms. In your arms.
Yeah, when I sat in a pile of glass, reminiscing about the past and how I was happy then. 'Cause now my thoughts, they run away, and I need a safe place that used to be inside your arms. Nowadays it feels like
You keep trying to run through me. That won't be my fate. What is life when the money and the fame gone? Broken glass on the hotel floor. Gotta face my past before I end up in your arms. In your arms. I write my thoughts on an empty page, but no matter what I do, I still feel the same in your arms. In your arms.
If I see you again, then hell froze over. Try to tie the ends, it's a no-leaf clover. Try to make amends, but I don't need closure. I don't need a friends, funny enemies closer. Love is like a drug to me, I'd rather be sober. Don't know why with all this fire that my heart gets cold. I can't let up on the gas, I need to keep my composure. I can't let it off, I don't wanna be in love with it all. Had to play it smooth like I ain't afraid of falling off. Yeah, I want it all. Oh, yeah, I didn't want you to go. But I've been through this before.
Can't. Hey, cool. Hey, we're back.
Hey, we're back.
At some point, I put our faces up, so I hope you didn't pick your nose or anything, Dave.
I did.
I was helping score, and the shortcut key for restoring our video is 1, so I was putting some 1 in. Hey, anyway, guess what? Round 4 is locked. Round 4 is locked, and we'll jump back in and help people.
Get those in there.
We're gonna jump back in and help
Feedback on that.
them score that round when we get done. That's gonna be a fun one to score. Here we go. Some answers to the hardening.
This is round 3.
This is round 3. Let me make a quick note for our friends in the control room. Hang on 1 second.
One quick
Not sure
note.
where I
One
left
moment,
off,
please.
but
Whilst Andy sends a quick note to the control room. Hello, control room.
okay. What film series went soft in 2017? It's everybody's favorite Christmas movie, I guess. The Die Hard.
Showing up twice. in
Yeah,
tonight's
Die Hard went
trivia.
soft. He said, yippee-ki-yay, mother, so that he could get his PG-13 rating. Very few elements, notably boron and nitrogen, are capable of penetrating diamonds, but that's what makes them blue and yellow.
Ooh.
The November 5th, 1996 New York Times crossword puzzle featured an answer that was Mr. President Tomorrow. The 2 people on the ballot were Bill Clinton and Bob Dole.
Yeah, him.
And so the 7-letter answer Clinton and the 7-letter answer Bob Dole both worked.
It's crazy. I actually want to see that. I want to see what the other
Well, it was
things
stuff
around-
like, one of them was like, there was one for the first letter, for example, that went down that was Halloween animal, and it was 3 letters. And so either cat or bat worked. See?
Oh.
Yeah, they were very, very clever. They call that a Schrodinger's puzzle, which is funny given the joke that we had earlier.
Right.
Steel that had a reputation of, blah, 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 that's Damascus steel.
Damascus.
It's pretty. James Joyce wrote Finnegan's Wake, which Joseph Campbell wrote A Skeleton Key to. It's so hard, help me out, Dave, to say goodbye to yesterday. Yep, it was Boyz II Men. It was Boyz II Men.
We sounded just like him.
We sure did. We're the other group. We're a cover band called Minda Boys. While noir fiction covers some stuff, hard-boiled detective fiction covers even more stuff. Hard candies are carried by folks who suffer from hypoglycemia.
It's true.
Newly gathered statistics like average exit velocity help determine how fast. That's how quick the ball is leaving the bat. Yep. Video game critics say that either Ghosts and Goblins or Dark Souls are the 2 most difficult video games. And the
Yeah, I would
11th
hate
hour
that if I
question,
was playing a video game and I got killed in the tutorial.
Dark Souls for you, that happened? Awesome.
I would hate that.
The activity that Jason Momoa tried with his wife Lisa Bonet, and also if you're in my particular search bubble, the first thing that comes up when you search for, quote, the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. There's your fun 11th hour thing. It's yoga. It's yoga. He tried to do yoga. He can Aquaman, but he can't Downward Dog.
He can't
I
yoga.
guess.
He can't yoga.
I don't know what the standings are. I'm sorry. I don't know what the standings are. This is a lie. It's all a lie.
Surprise.
And we're not going to give you answers for round number 4 because there are no answers for round number 4, really. And we're still grading round number 4. But we are going to give you questions for round number 5. Questions for round number 5. Now, diabetics, it's the other way around. Diabetics have high blood sugar, not low blood sugar.
Right.
So they might carry candy in the case that they've screwed up their insulin, but it's not because of their low blood sugar.
It's true.
Right.
Yeah, we're not giving the answers to round 5. We are going to do round 5.
We're just going to do round 5. Right. We're going to ask you the questions. I mean,
Yeah,
we will eventually give you the answers. Anyway, round 5 is called red herring.
How does red herring work, Andy?
Red herring works just like a common bond round, where we're going to ask you 9 seemingly unrelated questions, and they're going to have something in common. But 8 of those questions are going to have an extra something in common, and one of them is going to be the red herring. So when we get to question number 10, instead of asking you, what is the common bond, we will need you to answer, what is the red herring? And you will have to look back across, determine what the common bond is, and then determine the one that's not quite as common as the others. Because we needed to make common bond rounds harder.
Yes. The answer is not wire, by the way.
There is a high wire potential in this round.
Let's find
High,
out.
by the way, was the answer to question number 1 in the wire common bond round. But that is not the answer to question number 1 today. Question number 1 is this.
While researchers think that many of the incidents may be so-called test bites to identify objects, this animal still leads the charts for most predatory bites on humans in the ocean. It's question number 1, round 5. While researchers think that many of the incidents may be so-called test bites to identify objects, this animal still leads the charts for most predatory bites on humans in the ocean. All right. Could be interesting.
Yeah, make sure and let us know how you rate the rounds. I know how the control room rates some of the rounds. But I don't know how you rate the rounds, and I would be interested to see what you think.
It's true. It's all right. We'll work it out. If people really like something, we'll work it out on the back.
We'll automate, yeah, exactly. Question number 2. Question number 2 sounds like this.
Which chewing gum obsessed golden ticket holder is the second to be eliminated from the tour of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? It's question number 2. Which chewing gum obsessed golden ticket holder is the second to be eliminated from the tour of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? All right, we're all going to tour that next week. Just kidding.
What? The chocolate factory?
Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Next week, everybody. It's a dangerous tour. You got to sign a waiver and everything.
No.
It's candy. Come on, how hard could that be? Hey, let's go. Rhode Island School was the first college in the U.S. to accept students regardless of their religious affiliation and was the first Ivy League university to have an African-American president. Which Rhode Island school was the first college in the U.S. to accept students regardless of their religious affiliation and was the first Ivy League university to have an African-American president?
28 seconds on the clock.
28 seconds on the clock. Well, I'm glad we didn't go 6 rounds tonight. I will say that.
Yep.
We made the right call. We made the right
choice
call.
on that one. Well, you know, round 1 is basically 2 rounds.
That's true.
Round 4 is a lot longer than normal. So.
You think?
Question 4.
Hey, question number 4. What music subgenre is distinguished by its purely string band lineups that consist of guitar, banjo, mandolin, fiddle, and upright bass? What music subgenre is distinguished by its purely string band lineups that consist of guitar, banjo, mandolin, fiddle, and upright bass? Always want to play the upright bass. Always thought that looked cool.
Oh yeah, playing the upright bass.
I thought that would be cool.
My good buddy Pete plays the upright bass.
Really?
It does look pretty cool.
That is sweet. People are asking if you opened up your second bottle of port.
I think I screwed up the surge. I think I screwed up the surge question. But we're not going to be too we're going to be too stringent on that
Yeah.
criteria.
Good point, Andy. Good point. All right, let's move on to question number 5.
Sorry everybody about surge frustrations.
I hate it when there's a surge of frustration. Which 2000 Coldplay song was their first top 5 hit in the UK and the band's breakthrough hit internationally, and earned heavy radio rotation and usage in advertising? Which 2000 Coldplay song was the first top 5 hit in the United Kingdom, the band's breakthrough hit internationally, and earned heavy radio rotation and usage in advertising? What's that Coldplay song? Singing, dancing, and playing with PowerPoint. How nice. Blah, 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 blah. I love this.
Man, now I just feel bad about Surge.
Yeah, it's all, you can tell it's eating him up.
I guess I put 14 ounce. I meant 16 ounce, but I didn't mean 14 ounce. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Everybody's
everybody,
gonna
about the
forgive
Surge.
you.
I'm sorry.
I bet everybody
I'm totally
forgives you.
distracted. I'm totally distracted by my Surge faux pas.
It's all right. What nonsense word is Danny Torrance compelled by an evil presence to scrawl on several surfaces throughout the story of The Shining? What nonsense word is Danny Torrance compelled by an evil presence to scrawl on several surfaces throughout the story of The Shining? See, Andy's he's just looking.
I'm still mad.
back.
No. I'm not looking. I'm sorry. I
shaking his
am,
head.
but I'm not. But I am, but I'm not.
He's looking for a 14-ounce can of Surge.
No, that's not at all what I'm doing. No. I'm not trying to prove myself right by any stretch. Absolutely not. I was totally wrong about that one.
It's all right. We're all right. We're good. We're all right.
Surfances.
Surfances. All the surfances throughout surfances. I know. I try. I don't even know where some of this stuff comes from.
Surfances.
It's not that hard. And yet,
The Sylvan or Surfances.
Surfances. Hey, let's move on. I want to get away from this question. It's now question number 7. First appearing in 1966, which Marvel character was the first superhero of African descent in mainstream American comics? First appearing in 1966, which Marvel character was the first superhero of African descent in mainstream American comics? Oh, 66, man. It's way back.
That's way back.
Way back.
That's way back in the day.
Like way back. It's like ancient.
They made comics out of Damascus steel back then.
Yeah, yeah.
They had to layer it. Question 8.
comics cost like 5 cents. Hey, question number 8. From 2003 to 2007, Fox continued the Beverly Hills 90210 tradition of teen dramas named after municipal areas in California with a series titled after the abbreviation for what mostly suburban SoCal district. From 2003 to 2007, Fox continued the Beverly Hills 90210 tradition of teen dramas named after municipal areas of California, with a series titled after the abbreviation for what mostly suburban SoCal district.
And I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint that Dave also included in the original question, which was also super interesting. We kind of had a battle about this question, but this mostly suburban SoCal district is more densely populated than 21 states. It has more people in it than 21 U.S. states. Yet it is not a U.S. state. It is a mostly suburban Southern California district called what?
Yeah, Andy thought it was boring to talk about, the size of.
There was a lot of numbers. There was a lot of numbers in the question, and it made me. It made me a little snoozy.
Like one number.
Maybe a little snoozy.
All right, question number 9. Although this football team is based in the smallest major league professional sports market in North America, Forbes ranked the team as the world's 27th most valuable sports franchise in 2019 with a value of $2.63 billion.
That's a lot of dollars.
We'll read this again. Although this football team is based in the smallest major league professional sports market in North America, Forbes ranked the team as the 27th most valuable sports franchise in 2019 with a value of $2.63 billion. Yes, I'll get there. It's the last question of the night. What do you want?
You're just throwing around hundreds of millions of dollars like it's nothing.
Billions of dollars everywhere. It's billions. That's very true. What American football team?
All right, question. Number 10.
What is that question? It's called What's the Red Herring?
What's the red herring? You need to go back and look.
What do those things have in common? B.
One of those things is probably going to be fairly obvious, but then you have to figure out, wait, which one of these things is not like the other? Which one of these things just doesn't belong?
It's true.
And that would be the red herring.
Not like the other. Ooh, I'll be interesting. This one I will be interested in. Not necessarily. I think the style of round people will like. I'm very curious as to whether they'll like the answer.
There's no 11th hour question on this round because the 11th hour is past. You're already at the end of trivia.
It's true.
Oh boy, we're at 10:30 right now. And we're just now getting to the buffer break. Let's just skip ahead. Anybody need any repeats for round number 10? If anybody needs any repeats for round number 10, let us know. We'll go back and get you some good, hot repeat action.
Yeah, we're doing all right as far as the buffer is concerned. So therefore, this is a good choice, good time for us to.
How's the control room doing? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much does the control room hate me?
You know what they really like? Round 4.
Yeah.
They really, I can tell you right now, this control room, oh, man, they love round 4.
Questions 8 and 9.
Round 4, by the way, is a 2 bottles of port round. Let's move forward.
Questions 8 and 9? Question number 8. From 2003 to 2007, Fox continued the Beverly Hills 90210 tradition of teen dramas named after municipal areas in California with a series titled after the abbreviation for what mostly suburban Southern California district. We are looking for the Southern California district that was abbreviated for a television show title that ran on Fox from 2003 to 2007. We need questions 2 and question 7 as well, Dave, so let's jump back. There you go, question 2.
Back. Which chewing gum obsessed golden ticket holder is the second to be eliminated from the tour of Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory?
Yep, you can look for which of the answers is the red herring, or which of the things, it doesn't. You can parse out the part that's the common bond. Whatever, we'll give it to you. We'll figure it out if you get it. We know what's up. Question number 7. First appearing in 1966, which Marvel character was the first superhero of African descent in mainstream American comics? We also need question number 8.
Number 9.
Oh, we did 8 already.
Yep,
And
that's
question
right,
number
question
9.
Number 9. Although this American football team is based in the smallest Major League professional sports market in the North Americas, Forbes ranked this team as the world's 27th most valuable sports franchise in 2019 with a value of $2.63 billion.
All right, those are your repeats. We're looking for the red herring. Determine what they have in common, and then determine which one doesn't quite fit with the others. And we need to know which one that is. You can type out the whole answer. You can type out the portion of it that matches the common bond / red herring. Whatever you want to do. You get it. We get it. You get it. We get it. You get it.
We all get it.
You get it.
We all
All
get
right. You get it. We get it.
We get it. We got it. We get it. We get it. Got it good. "45 seconds on the clock." Then we take a break, and then we're going to come back.
Yeah, we're going to check in on our friends in the control room. I'm going to see if I still have friends in the control room. And round 5 is locked.
It's not.
Round 5 is locked. We're going to check in our friends. We're going to take a final break. And we'll be back. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Yeah, you guys take it easy. And yeah, we'll try to make it as quick as possible. Thanks, bye.
Deep inside, I think I found a plug. Take me as I am and for now who I was. Let's pick up ourselves and we put down the guns. Let's uplift our women, they the chosen ones. Hope I get my flowers when my day will come. This that type of truth to make your body numb. I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why. Why must we steal, must we hate, must we lie? People oppressed, they depressed out they mind.
So where are we? Can I do question 10 or 11? Okay, yeah, I can do 11. Yep.
Giving all my love and all my pain for this. It ain't no game with this. I'm in my lane, I'm not entertained cause I ain't saying shit. I'm in my bag and I'm gon' spaz in case you do forget. Yeah, he cool and they okay, but can't compare to this. I'm on my exodus. Black is excellence. Speak my testament. Check off my bucket list. Know what time it is. My whole body chill. My life super real. Blessings too familiar. Switching my ways, the better my days. I found me a queen, the one of my dreams. I'm living on high, out of the cage, out of the shell, into myself. Living the life, living in health, living in God, building the wealth. Niggas will pretty party on the boulevard and they will switch up on you any step. Niggas to take, they'll take it all till there's nothing left. I done seen homeboys with they straight face pissed off cause it ain't them. Losing your focus, you hitting the rim. I'm in the studio, I'm in the gym. I got that F on the top of the brim. I'm on the level opposite of them. I'm in the front of $100 tips. I got no chains on in the VIP. I like a round bottom with the hips. I got a humble vibe, but I'm him. I got 100 loading in the clip. I got some more stored in the whip. We ball. Visions on my past and it light and love. Frequency was low, I had to rise above. We ball. We ball. Visions on my past and it light and love. Frequency was low, I had to rise above. Searching deep inside, I think I found the plug. Take me as I am and for now who I was. Let's pick up ourselves and we put down the guns. Let's uplift our women, they the chosen ones. Hope I get my flowers for my day will come. Is that type of truth to make your body numb? I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why. Why must we steal, must we hate, must we lie? People oppressed, they depressed out their mind. I bring that light, I bring that light. And we ball.
Hey, we're back.
We're back.
We're back, everybody.
Hey,
Thanks
everybody.
for
hanging
thanks for
with
your patience in the longer than normal break. We are going to we're going to run through these last answers, and then we'll get you your standings and all that good stuff. Thanks for participating in this weird night. Hopefully, we've learned some stuff. I think we have learned some stuff about stream quality that will help us in the future, which is great. Here we go. Red herring. The animal, the bitey guy, is a great white shark. The chewing gum obsessed golden ticket holder. That's Violet Beauregard. Violet, you're turning violet. Violet. The Rhode Island school. That was the first college to accept students, blah, blah, blah. That's Brown University. Blah, blah, blah. Just wave hands, whatever. They just groundbreaking. The music subgenre that has a purely string band lineup, that's bluegrass. The 2000 Coldplay song that was their first big one was We Are All Yellow.
It was all yellow.
It was.
Totally.
It was totally yellow. Danny Torrance was compelled to write Red Rum. Why won't it go? Red Rum. First appearing in 1966, the Black Panther was the first superhero of African descent. Orange County is that county that is in Southern California. It's got a whole bunch of peoples. The OC, of course, was the show. The football team that's in the tiny place, that's the Green Bay Packers. And so your common bond / red herring. So we want to know your red herring. So you had, of course, for answers, you had white, the shark. You had Violet Beauregard, Brown University, something blue, a yellow song.
Yellow.
Yeah, you had Black Panther, and you had Orange County, and then, of course, you had the Green Bay Packers. So they were obviously all colors, but only 8 of those colors are in the standard Crayola 8-pack. And that's red, orange, yellow, green, violet, brown, and black. So white is the red herring.
It's the
White
red herring.
is the red herring. So we have for you, we're going to take a week off next week. We're taking a week off to get fresh air. So we will be back on the 12th of December, if I did my quick math right. Is that right? That's a Saturday. Yes, the 12th of December. We will see you the 12th of December at 8 p.m. And we will also, if you need a service donation for some kind of end-of-the-year auction or something like that, let us know. We've done a couple of those so far, and it's been successful. So just let us know if you need any of that. And then finally, thank you to Control Room Matt and Kelly for taking a week off so that they are still my friends after this week. We can thank you again to everybody who supports us from Patreon. And thanks just to everybody who joins every week. You guys are all the same people, and you're absolutely fantastic. And it's great. Here's your final standings for the night. Tonight's results. Bottoms up to, oh great, it's my parents. Cheers. Delicious. In 8th place, We Write Good with 130 points. I know Jen was flying solo tonight, Jen. That's a valiant effort all by yourself. That's really hard to do it on your own. JoJo's Quizar Adventure with 144 points came in 7th. In 6th place was Paws of Destiny with 146 points. In 5th place, and our middle kid with no middle kid listed on their answer sheet. Ooh, I'm telling, 150 points. So we need...
Well, please let us know what you would like your topic to be.
We need a middle kid for you on that one. Hey, spam in the chat at the last second.
I want to be famous. I want to be famous.
You better click it in a hurry.
I can't get there.
Boom. Okay. In 4th place. We 86.45 and 11.07.20 with 155 points in. Tell me 158 points. In 2nd place, Mass Times Gravity with 162 points. And that means that our winner for the night was Tainted by Paganism with 167 points. Excellent work. That was crazy. If you have any extra feedback that you would like to give us, please give us a shout. Oh, Walt Disney Company updated their sheet. Can somebody grab it real quick for me and tell me what the middle kid is? Braden typed that they had typed it, but he didn't type what it is in the chat. Unless their round subject is updating your sheet.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Anime. Anime it is. Anime it is. Bravo. All right. That's it. That's it for us for tonight. Thank you so much again, and we love you, and we'll see you in
Yeah, okay, go and anime next time.
Okay, go and anime next time. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Okay, love you. Goodbye. Bye. See you later. Bye-bye. What am I doing? I'm doing this.
You're going to do the outro music. Are we doing Showdown is the question.
Mic check, this is nerdy, can you hear me now? Way too sturdy to be jumping into any crowd. Cause I'm BHATA, I aiming at the ground. Got these people low and Wilson in the same round. I'm like pound for pound, seventh best around. Do not miss it, get a ticket when I'm in your town. I'm the freaking plug, I'm so tight I'm stuck. I'm the DM rolling 20s, now you're freaking done. Yes, nerdy 316, I'm gon' race out. If you're chillin' up in first place, I got blue shells. Gonna tell the whole world it's about to get ready. Then I'm tagging all my exes, damn I'm better. And my crew is with me, ooh, I think they like us. Chillin' out in Slytherin while haters out in Hydra. They just think they bad, but they be muggles, I'm just saying. I see bleach up in my trash, my dude, you ain't no Super Saiyan. I'm just playing, but it's true, I'm not cool, I'm just making waves. Rapping about my feelings, cause I cannot write another way. But it's way too hard to hold this fire, man, I got to lead from shadows like M'Baku. Yeah, it's challenging. Yeah, it's nerdy 316, I'm gon' race out.